Hey guys, this is iTosBro here, bringing you guides and tips to surviving infected. This is episode 6, we are back in business. Today we are playing baakera, which is surprisingly has actually a couple of good spots where you can use it. Particularly this helicopter here has 4 blades, as any other helicopter would, and as any helicopter should. I'm the helicopter man, and this is my helicopter. So, pretty much, what I would like to show you guys is, this is probably the best spot. That is not a good spot, okay? Never go to that spot, because they can just go underneath, and just jump, and then if they're lucky enough, they will win, and you just die, and then you'll rage, and then you'll quit, because that's what rage quitting is. So, of course, when you play baakera, you really need to watch out for there's so many doors and windows that the enemies can go through, because honestly there is so many different freaking places, it's not even funny. Like, there's a window right there where they can jump through and possibly make an attempt on my life. It's just not cool, okay? What I would recommend while playing this map is that you specifically, you want to be surviving the longest as you can as per normal infected. Where you stand, you particularly want to choose this blade of the helicopter, simply because it is the highest up, and it's probably the best helicopter blade, because the other ones you can sort of jump knife if you're very lucky. The only problem is, occasionally one very, very lucky person will be able to jump up over that rail there and just kill you. Just luckily, they'll just run and jump and kill you. So you really need to watch out for that particular spot. Now, as you can see, a little bit of time has passed, and you can see that they're just piling through this area. They really want to get me because they know I'm just like the best infected player in the world. Nah, not really. They see this as really just a weak point in this, because the rest of the team would be aiming down towards the helicopter, so it's harder for them to jump up on that blade, and they'll probably find it easier for them to get over that rail and pick me off instead. Now, if you look on the top left mini-map, you'll see that guy over on those slats, or whatever you want to call them, the broken roof or something, he's still there. Like, I don't know how he survived that long, but he did. So, eventually he'll die out, and all that really will be left near the end of this game is people that have stayed on the helicopter wings and just tried to kill as many things as possible as infected would go. So one of the tips I would say for baakera is you want to stick with a mass. If you're not really sure of what you're doing first time around, first of all, you use this as a bit of a guide as to where you should go. But if you see that there's like 5, 6, 7 people just going in a different direction, you might want to follow them. It might be interesting, it might be fun, it may get you killed, but if you trust them enough, go for it. I'm sure it will end up badly or well, depending on what you wanted me to say there. But as you can see over there in the distance, that guy's gotten knifed. Now, if you want to know how to get up there, actually, the car that is sitting right in front of me there, you simply jump from that onto the left side here, and then run across, do a little running jump onto that slat that's bent, and you can simply crawl your way up the post. Well, not crawl, you can walk, but I said crawl because it sounded more gymnastic-y. So now that they've culled off pretty much the weak links of the group, there is still one guy who's somehow still alive in the distance, but it generally comes down to the survival of the fittest and whoever gets the best spot. Now, I obviously have the best spot in this map at the moment, because I've got guys behind me, so I know I can't get killed, and I've got a pretty decent stream of enemies coming through, so I can just knock them off and get points. Now, hopefully you will be getting Moabs and stuff, but unfortunately in this lobby I didn't get a Moab or anything. It was more of a It was a couple of these guys' first time. They were newbies to Infected, and they sort of didn't know what they were doing. So I guess we wouldn't have survived as long as a group. And if you're trying to go solo, I would recommend going to the west, where there is a building that has 2 staircases. So if you have 2 people left, run out there and hold that spot. If you have 1 person left, I suggest running to this spot I'm going now, because it is by far the best solo holding spot in this map. The problem is, I wasn't fast enough to be able to knock that guy off there. So I died, but I still was the final survivor. So use these tips I've given you today wisely, and thanks for watching the video. Subscribe to Modern Warfare 3 stream for more, and I'll see you next time.
Hello, what's up YouTube? This is just a Modern Warfare 3 video explaining about the new prestiges and the maps which are coming out in February and March for Call of Duty Xbox Elite paying users. And the first one's going to be Morning Wood, Black Box, the name's unsure, but the couple of pictures will just be playing in the background whilst I talk about the new prestiges. So as you can see in the top right hand corner, there's a tweet from Robert Bowling, who's basically like the community manager, and he's said that they've added 400 new ranks and 5 prestige levels to Modern Warfare 3 to PC, and then it'll be coming to consoles later. So this is basically saying, so there's 5 new prestige levels, and then that they're on PS3 PC now, and they're coming to PS3, Xbox, and I assume Wii soon. But this is now 12:30 in the morning GMT, and they're still not out, so I'm not sure when they'll be putting them out because that information's not led. But it's only said there's 5 prestiges on this, but that's not the end of the story, because there's been more which is found out from this. Yeah, so as I was saying, that is not the only part, because as you see in the top right hand corner, there's been leaked pictures of 10 prestige emblems, which is suggesting that it's going to go up to 20 prestiges, so 80 ranks prestige, so that'd be 800 ranks. And Robert Bowling only tweeted out saying that they've put 400, so this is suggesting there's going to be another update, which is going to apply another 5 prestiges for people to go on. So from what, in a couple of days they'll go from being 10 to 20 prestiges, which is a big thing for Modern Warfare 3. And in the background, this is Overwatch, a few screenshots from Overwatch, which is going to be the map which should be coming out to Modern Warfare 3, Xbox, Call of Duty Elite paying subscribers in about 10 days, I think. And as you can see, the picture which is coming up now, that is a picture of that when you go into the Prestige shop and you have a look in the bottom corner, that says Prestige 11 and then the little emblem, so that's proof that this is true and that this is actually happening. But now this is the interesting thing, because this says Prestige 20 and it says Fake is party, and the only person I can think fake is FaZe Fakey, to be honest, and I assume you all will as well. So this could be suggesting that it's already come out to some users which have, I don't know, that are exclusives or exclusive to Call of Duty, or got like some kind of partnership or something like that. So anyway guys, I hope this video helped you. Thanks for watching. Please like, favourite and subscribe for more COD videos and FIFA giveaways. Thanks, bye.
Hey guys, this is iTosBro here. Welcome to my Guides and Tips to Surviving Infected series. This is episode 8, and today we're looking at Resistance. Now, I know everybody loves this little glitch spot on Resistance, but a majority of people can't actually get to it, so here is just a little look at how you should do it. So simply line up, back off as far as you can, do a running jump, and you should be able to get it easily. Now in a third person view, you can see that I've backed off just enough to just be touching it. I'm always looking downwards, not upwards, at my objective, but rather in a straight line towards it, which makes it a lot easier for you to gauge if you're going to make it earlier or later. And of course, there's always going to be those people that can't do it at all. All you need to do is get a friend to run you through it. I know I struggled with it at first, but after watching a couple of people from the side, maybe even go back to that third person bit I showed, and just watch that a couple of times, because then eventually it'll get into your head and you can sort of understand how you would do it. Because as you can see, a majority of people are left pretty much in the dust, just wondering what could have been, and then they have to just hold that one little area, which is okay, I guess, because there's only one way up, but you would prefer to be in some place like this where it's a lot harder to reach. Now for those of you who don't like the glitch spots, of course there's the jumping from a car to a truck, which is down the opposite end of this road, to the left, immediately in front of where I'm facing right now. So if you run to the end of this road, there is a little car you jump on, and then you jump on the roof of a truck. It's not the best spot, but it is fair, it's legit, as long as you can hold that little car. It's quite an easy spot. Of course, most people will come here, so as a little tip, while you're in this area, my main point would be, you want to be stopping the enemies before they can get to you. So try and keep them at a distance, because if there are too many of them, they're eventually going to catch up to you. So I suggest putting your back against, or jumping on top of the railings on the side of the fence here. Side of the fence, it's a railing. And just sitting that way, so if you do need to run, you have the ability to jump off and run in one of three ways. Now I would recommend running right down to my left, because obviously it's the easiest way to go, because as you run there's a merchandise shop or something, and you can scatter your way through there, and there's lots of options from there, and it's probably the way I go every time when I jump off of the billboard stand thing. I'm not sure what they're called. All I know is, if you stand too close to the edge, guys, also make sure that if you... Okay, let me rephrase that. If you stand too close to the edge, guys, you're gonna get killed, because if they're lucky, they'll get a jump knife that will lunge them at you, and you'll get caught off guard, as seen in the final kill cam of this match, where both of these two people get knife lunged at the very end, and they get taken out because of their feet just hanging over the edge. Now I want to give a special shout out to baakera 14, who was the host of this lobby, or rather he has been hosting lobbies for us, and I thought it'd be cool just because he was wondering if he could have a shout out at some point, because he does do a lot of the lobbies that we have, and whenever I go on he's always ready to help out and set up a lobby for my YouTube videos. So a big thanks out to baakera 14. You rock, you're super awesome. Everyone else is still awesome, but you guys don't host as many lobbies as him. He hosts like the most. So as you can see, you start just culling them off where they spawn, because as I was the host of this specific match, I decided that I might change it up a bit, put on a Barrett and a Striker. And as of patch 1.08 or something, all of the shotguns have been really nerfed, like really badly. They've nearly halved in damage rate. So instead of a shotgun now, I would recommend an SMG with rapid fire if you're the host and you're changing the classes, or even just a semi-automatic sniper rifle, because really this gun is just completely terrible now. Like, I got so many hit markers, it's just unbelievable. Also, you'll notice that if people leave and join, there's always a glitch where sometimes someone will be alive, such as now, and you don't know if anyone's alive or dead, but for whatever reason there might still be some people alive, and yet other people will die. So thanks guys for watching, hope you enjoyed the video, see you next time. Please subscribe for more and comment on what you thought. Bye.